his creative world is entertainment.
Do you practice every day?
So, I've been doing magic for 12 years. In the first couple years, I'll actually sit down in front of the mirror and I'll practice like hours. But after like a couple years, it came to the point where I'm practicing without like even thinking. So I'll like just sit down watching TV, but my hands are still moving while watching TV. It's almost like fidgeting, like kind of like.
You gotta kind of train your hands.
Yes, train my hand. It's all everything is about muscle memory. So even though you're not like concentrating, you kind of play with it and then do lots of techniques and then just showing off a little. But there's many things I can do, but most of it came from just me practicing without even thinking. Yeah, just move my hand. Yeah, that's how I practice.
How do you often create your new magic?
So many people have different ways to come up with new material or new magic, but what I like to do is take an ordinary object and try to create magic using that. That's what I kind of like specialize in. So with playing cards and coins, because many magicians have been using this, there's like hundreds and thousands of tricks. So I thought it's really hard to come up with a new trick using cards or coins where it's already like invested. So I'll take like, for example, like something like this, like a opal. And then I'm like, what can I do with this? I'll look at it, I see the weight, I see the size, and then using this, I do something like this. I think it's about, for me, it's take an ordinary object and then think what I can do with that prop. That's what I like to do.
It's really like magic.
It's really, magic is everywhere.
So is close-up magic kind of harder than the other types of magic because more people are kind of paying attention to like the little details and like the delicateness of it?
Yes. So there's there's many different types of magic, but close-up magic is where audience are like staring at your hand. They're like burning your hand. So of course you have to be good with your sleights, and it's really a different feeling. Stage magic, that's really nice. There's flashy, a lot of confetti, that's a big illusion. But I like close magic because you can do it like wherever you want. You can just have a deck of playing cards, just have it in your pocket, just walk around and show magic to anyone. So close magic is very difficult, but at the same time, it's easy to do, if that makes sense. Yes.
Interesting.
So you were working at the entertainment industry.
Yes.
Were there any difficulties or like challenges?
So, like I said, I was born in Japan. So, I'll say Japanese people, they are shy. I was shy. I was super shy. So, like even going up on stage, even like a class presentation, I couldn't like talk. I was always like I'm so scared. So that's one of the most like difficult thing I had to go over because like the magic itself, I can do it. It's not about talking. It's everything about hands. So I was able to do that. I was capable of doing that. But once I got into like the real world, like we have to perform in front of people, that's when I had to really like, everything that I've been doing until this point, that was just like practicing by myself. I need to actually talk and perform in front of people. That was the most difficult thing for me.
And if you ever like make a mistake during stage, how do you deal with those kinds of like awkward moments, I would say?
So every magician, because we're human, we're not perfect. Something happens during the show. I've had that multiple times in my life. It is awkward, like I said. Let's say you find a card and you miss. It's like, this is your card, and you're like, no, that's not it. And some people they go like, oh shoot, okay, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? That's one way. But if it was me, I'll be like, this is your card. And if they say no, okay. Okay, it's like tear in pieces, and like I start from like the beginning. So it really depends on like how. Because different magicians have different personalities, characters, so it really depends on like who you are, like as a character during the performance. So when awkward things happen to me, I try to make it fun, and if people laugh, that's good.
Make a joke and
Make
move on.
a joke and move on, and like, just forget about it. Just move on to the next.
Never happened.
Never happened. You didn't see anything.
Right.
So, can you show us another magic?
Of course. That's my job again. Okay. So, I want to just pick a card, but just yell out "stop" for me. Okay.
Stop.
Okay. Very good. So I'm gonna give this card to you, and show it to your camera, show it to your friends, show it to everyone. Okay, so this is a very classic trick for Mr. Go. Thank you very much. I can take it back. Okay, this is card. And then this trick, everything is simple. I just put it back in the deck. And of course, it's not on top. Right? It's not on top, I don't think so. It's not on bottom. But all I have to do is if I snap my finger, that's when the magic happens, where your card jumps to the top. What? It's amazing. I can do it once again. Okay, once again. The Three of Clubs. All I have to do is I'll take it, put it somewhere in the middle. You can see until the very last moment, right? But when I snap my finger, once again, that's when the magic happens. It jumps to the top.
It's so exciting.
No, it's so fun. It's so fun. But can you hold out your hand like this? Just hold out your hand.
Yes.
Just like this. And then once again, Three of Clubs. That's on top. What? That's so amazing. Thank you so much. But whenever I do this, because the back design of the card is all the same, you don't really see the moment the card comes to the top. So this time I'll take the card, fold it, so you see one card kind of bent. See it? Okay. Now you should see the moment the magic happened. Watch. 1, 2, 3. See it? The camera get it? Okay. One card jumps to the top. This is the 3. Claps. Ta-da! Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I have no idea how did you do
Oh, this
that.
is fun. Yeah, let me actually do it to your side. Okay, so just take this card and just put it somewhere in the deck. Just push it in. Thank you very much. And just put it somewhere in the deck. Just push it in. I like the honest reaction. They're like, they're not even breathing. Thank you. Speechless. That's what I aim for. Well, thank you very much. This is one of my favorite tricks. Thank you. Now she's kind of like afraid, like standing next to me, he's kind of like a magic man.
So is there any routine before you perform in front of people?
So magic is a sport. I would say it is a sport because you go out there, you hustle, you come back all sweaty. It's a sport. For me, what I like to do is, like right before the show, I try not to touch my prop. Because if I start playing with it, then I get nervous. Some people will say like right before the show, just like play with your prop and with your cards like until the moment you go up on stage. But for me, I need to switch my mindset from like magic lover to performer. And when it comes to actual performance, it's not about like my sleight of hand. It's not about magic itself. It's all about me, who I am. So I try to, like change the switch and I'm like, okay, so I'm Kenshin, I like magic, but audience want to see me perform, not magic just itself. They want to learn about me.
Is that why you mentioned that you're not only a magician, but you also strive to be a performing artist as well?
Yes, so magic, of course I love magic, that's what I've been doing for like 12, 13 years. But overall, I like entertainment in general. I like magic, I like theater, like I said, drawing, directing, everything that's related to entertainment. I love it. So whenever I go up on stage, I'm not like, I don't introduce myself as like, hey, I'm a magician. I'm more like, I'm Kenshin. This is who I am. This is what I like to do. This is one thing that I like to do as being Kenshin. That's magic. Just for today, it's magic, but maybe if you come tomorrow, I might be drawing something. That's what I want to give like the impression
And then for magicians, I know you guys have like a lot of equipment. You showed us like your coin, you have your
Coins,
deck of cards.
Yes.
What I initially think of magicians like fire swords.
Fire, yeah.
Very dangerous, but like, do you need a license or any credentials to kind of deal with that kind of stuff?
Very interesting. So magicians are mostly like almost like self-employed.
Okay.
So there's certain magic that you need like a copyright. Especially if you're doing like TV, there's something that you have to, buy the permission to do the trick. But there's no like, I don't think you need any license if you're gonna do something dangerous. That's just on your own. So if you injure yourself, like, hey,
at your own
you did
discretion.
it.
So could you show us some more magic
Of
tricks?
course. So I want to show you something with rubber band. It's suddenly appeared. Yay, magic. Okay. Then I have like 4 or 5 colors. Can you just name any color that you see? Just random color.
Yellow.
Yellow. Perfect. Well, let's use yellow, and also I want to use orange. Is this okay? Similar color, but it's nice. Okay, from here, I actually have your help. Can you like pinch the middle 2 rubber bands together? And I want to kind of like rub back and forth. That's just like that. And then you can let it go. See? See, it's kind of like linked together. And next thing, can you like hold it and then rub it backwards? Going back and forth, going back and forth. Yes. See, just like this. And I can do this like this, just like this. And this is another classic trick using the rubber bands. And you can see, if I go like this, it's not gonna come up from my thumb, index, or nowhere. Okay, watch. If you give it a little blow, comes off. See, this is amazing. It's like a small miracle, right? And from here, I can do the same thing. Watch, thumb, no, index, no. From the rubber band to rubber band, then make it just like this. I know, magic is fun. Okay, and from here, this is a very random question, but have you ever seen a shooting star before?
No, I.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Then let me show you a star today. So I'm gonna go like this. Ta-da! Oh, thank you so much, thank you for the applause. It's a really simple one, but from here, I can actually make a kind of like advanced version of this. So I'm going like this, and then making wish, nice. Okay, and from here, what I can actually do is I can actually take this, and then with that wish in your mind, can I give it a little blow? Then with that blow, you can see this turns into a little star.
Wow.
It's like this. And here, hold out your hand. Hold out your hand, just like this, flat. And I can give this as you souvenir. Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you. Ta-da! Little star. Thank you so much.
This episode will be available on YouTube this coming Saturday. For details, please check out our Facebook page. Next, more exciting materials to show you all.
家にあって安心。すぐに食べれていつでもおいしい家族の味方。昔も今もこれからも食卓を支える安心の味であり続けたい。白菊のさぬきやうどん。
CW チャレンジ。
So hello, welcome back to the magic class. Exciting. So once again, this is the famous jumping rubber band trick. But first thing I want to do is I want to hand you the rubber band. Here you go, because you need it. Here you go, one for you. And just pick one that you like, just any color. Okay. So you got the green, you got the blue, you got the pink. Yay. So you're gonna use your dominant hand. So for me, I'm righty, so I'm gonna use my right hand, just like this. Okay. Oh, we're all righties. Okay. Now take this rubber band and put it on your first and middle finger, just like this, okay? And because I want it a little tight, because that makes the trick better, I'm gonna make a double, just like this. Go with a double, okay? And for this trick, there's one thing really important. Your fingers are always together, just like this, always together, okay? Together. Yes, close fingers. Yes, close finger, okay? And from here, I'm gonna show you the secret move, okay? Pull it down, take these 4 fingers and put it in the space that you just created. And leave this on the first knuckle of your finger, just like this. Okay, you got it? And from here, once again, your fingers are straight. Sometimes the rubber band is too strong, your fingers get kind of like mushed together. You don't want that. So you want your fingers to be straight, just like this. And from here, all you have to do is open and close this hand really fast. So if you do that, try, open, close, open, close. Do you see? See the magic happen? So just like that, you can make the rubber band jump. But some people may ask, how is that happening? Like we can do it, but how? That's because the rubber band is jumping around your fingers, not across, right? So just like this, once again, you pull down, 4 fingers in, place on the first knuckle, and open, close. Yes. You need a little bit of practice, but all you have to do is just pull down both together.
Both together.
Yes, both together.
And
okay, set on your first knuckle, and then open, close really fast. Yes, just like that. Got it. A few things. One is you don't want to show the secrets to the audience, so make sure when you do it, you want to hide it. Your palm is facing yourself. And then do this while you're like talking to the audience, misdirect them. So I'll be like, hey, my name is Kenshin, I want to show you a rubber band trick. And then get into the setup. And then once you have it, then you want to make this the magical moment. And then concentrate, snap to make the magic happen. And that's how you can jump, make the rubber band jump from finger to finger. Yes, just like that. You got it, okay? And now that you have that down, let's move on to the second rubber band. And this is the second rubber band because it can be considered as the second phase, which adds a little bit more time in this trick. So take the second rubber band and put it on the first finger like this. So your the rubber band is on there. And then
one.
Yes. And what you want to do is you want to twist the rubber band, put it in your middle finger, twist back, and then you want to kind of like lock this rubber band in place, just like this. Okay, you see it? And from here, it might look it's impossible, but all you're doing is same. So from here, once again, all you have to do is pull this down and put these 4 fingers in. And even though the second rubber band is locking this rubber band in place, if you open and close really fast, still the rubber band jumps from finger to finger. And of course, you can go back from pinky and ring finger. You can pull it down, take these 4 fingers in, and then once again, what you have to do is open, close, just like this. Oh, you got it, you got it. I know you can get it, yes. Yes, just like that. And if you open, close really fast, then, see? Magic is amazing. Yes, you got it, you're almost there. So, a few tips. When you're doing this trick, have this rubber band like deep in your finger, okay? And pull down, and then make the magic happen just like this. Yes, just like that. And of course, you don't want to show it like this because the audience will see everything. So when you're showing this trick, show them the back of your hand, the knuckle, okay? And then you can do whatever. It's all about presentation because the trick is really simple, so it's really about your personality. So you can snap, you can like wave, you can do whatever, you can just make it a magical moment and pew! See? It adds more, So that is the jumping rubber band trick. Hope you guys learned it. Yes.
Now we are magicians.
Yeah, you guys are magicians. Yes, you guys are professional magicians.
Next, let's jam with yoyoka!
Hello, this is yoyoka. Here is my video. Enjoy! thank you for watching. See you next time.
Next, Godzilla alert!
Hello, this is Heisenberg.
Hey there, this is Chief Ever, and we are Luminous News on YouTube.
Yes, and we're here to review the new Godzilla and Gigan Rex action figures from Bandai.
Yes, Godzilla and Gigan Rex for the movie monster series by Bandai.
Yay.
And this is a very neat two characters.
Yeah, this is based on an animated short, award-winning, brand new animated short made for Gigan's 50th anniversary. Yeah, called Godzilla vs. Gigan Rex. So we're seeing a few still images here from that animated short. Well worth watching. But here are the toys.
Yeah, and Godzilla looks really great. I think based on what I read from the designer, the contest winner, he mentioned he really loved the Heisei Godzilla, and he also loved the Shin Godzilla, so he tried to combine the two to create this version of Godzilla, and I think it's a really good looking design.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I was thinking about that, what it reminded me of. He does look like kind of like a cross between Heisei Godzilla and Shin Godzilla, like a bumpy Heisei Godzilla.
Yeah, exactly. So, and what's really cool is based on the short film, the history of this is kind of like a sequel to Godzilla vs. Destroyer, where Godzilla Jr. absorbs his father's radiation and becomes an adult Godzilla. So this is kind of a continuation from the Heisei series, which I thought was really great because they brought back the actress Megumi Odaka, who played Miki Sagusa, who played that character for the whole series. So very awesome.
Oh yeah, so it looks like the tail, no tail articulation.
No tail articulation, so just arms and legs, so 4 points.
Yeah, and here's Gigan. So is this also 4 points?
Arms and legs, correct, 4 points. Yeah, for some reason Bandai stopped giving tail articulation, even though you do see a tail seam. So I'm not sure if it was a safety reason or something, or maybe people are just taking the tails off the toys from the toy shelves. I'm not sure why tails are now fixed after, I think it was after like the 2010 time frame.
Yeah, so what do you think of this toy then?
I think the sculpt on both figures look great. Paint-wise, it's a little lacking. That's kind of being the trend for Godzilla Bandai figures lately. But sculpt-wise, he looks pretty accurate to what we saw in the short film.
Oh, yeah. And again, it's like I really recommend the short film. So do you like how this character looks in the film?
It's not my taste, but he does have that space chicken feel, which is what Gigan is based on. So a very interesting design, to say the least.
Oh, yeah. I think and then we've got more on our YouTube channel, so go check it out. This is Heisenberg.
And Chief Ever. Hope you enjoy Godzilla and Gigan Rex.
We hope you enjoy the show. We will continue to introduce successful people from various fields, as well as supporting young up-and-coming talents who are passionate and dedicated to advancing their careers in their industries. Don't forget to tune in. Until then, you have a wonderful week. See you next time.
Let's see who our guest is on the next episode.
Hi, I'm Joseph from Libera. Thank you for tuning in to Creative World. Bye!
See you next week. Bye! Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, please check out our social media sites at CWTV Hollywood.
Tradition is tasted, resplendent with grain. Sips of time slip through light. I'd hold this taste to feel forever. It pours a century of wisdom. It pours a generation of legacy. Sourced from a sacred mountain, it rises. How many ways can this taste dazzle in days? This taste lives forever.